Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris Fowler, and I'm your host of Circle Navigation.
On today's episode of Circle Navigation, today we will take you down south to Atlanta, Georgia with business mogul and entrepreneur Christopher Fowler. We'll talk about his new movie, I Swear I Promise, and the $2.3 million deal with Amazon Prime. Navigate by boats, public transportation, planes, and motor vehicles to take you on a journey around the world.
Shooting an independent film, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. You have to have the relentless grind and staying focused on your task. Before we get into the movie, I would like to introduce my next guest, OG on the low.
Southside, these niggas is cold outside, so we keep the heat on even in the summertime. Southside, these niggas is cold outside, so we keep the heat.
Working on the independent film and, working with me in alongside with those other guys. Tell everyone how you felt about, exactly how did the process go of starting the independent film.
All right, I can definitely answer that question. And to be totally honest with you, Chris, the process of it was something that was totally new to me. But it was a long road, man, just getting prepared to figure out how to play this character.
Let's talk about your character for a minute. Fly, when you read the script, how did you identify with the person? Did you have anything in common to him? Did you enjoy playing that particular role?
I did have some similarities to the character. I thought Fly was very, very intelligent. Right. He was a cold dude, but it was very different for me because, like I previously said, I never did a movie before. Right. But just play that character and show that side and that temperament. Right. It just brought out something that I never did before. So it wasn't easy, but it wasn't enjoyable.
Basically, being independent is very needed in these days of time. So before we ask OG on the low any more questions, we're gonna go into this next segment of I Swear I Promise. Everyone check it out.
What's wrong with you?
Yo, what the fuck?
Freeze up, hands up, fall! Goddamn, super cop. That shit, that was closing the motherfucker.
Shooting star.
My name is Chris Fowler, and I'm your host of Circle Navigation.
Hi, I'm Ieshia Jordan, and this is Circle Navigation. According to the AJC Atlanta News Now, Georgia reports record numbers of the COVID-19 cases on New Year's Eve. The state of Georgia reported 53 confirmed new deaths attributed to COVID-19 and nearly 4,000 hospitalizations. The latest White House Coronavirus Task Force report showed more than 9 out of 10 counties had moderate to high rates of spread, and 83% of those counties were in the red zone. Georgia has recorded nearly 619,000 confirmed or probable COVID-19 cases and more than 10,500 deaths since March. We are urging people to stay 6 feet apart and wear your mask at all times in public places and continue to wash your hands. I am Ieshia Jordan reporting for Circle Navigation.
This is Sam Etheridge. This is Circle Navigation. So I'm a family man, born here in Griffin, Georgia, lived all my life. Have a lot of family and friends in the same little small town. I worked a job 35 years and got tired of corporate America, decided, hey, I need to be an entrepreneur. So I decided to go toward the investment thing, wanted to learn about how money works and how money grows. I looked at my community, I looked at my family, and just could see that generation of just brokenness, just from one generation to the next, and nobody could get ahead, but I could look around my community and see other people just flourishing, and things just going well. And I said create financial independence. Let me explain what financial independence is. Financial independence is when you have accumulated enough money that you can start drawing a check every month from your money, and you live to be 100 years old and never run out of money. We got to take in consideration something called inflation. So you got to make sure you get the right rate of return. Inflation has been 3% for the last 15, 20 years. So if you invest in money, it ain't getting 3% at least, then your money don't have the weight that it should have. Back to Tulsa, there was doctors that had their own practice. There was cleaners, dry cleaners, black dry cleaners. There was ownership, stores, drugstores. I mean, to be successful, you gotta, the three S's are save, share, and spend. Now, without all three of them operating together, you won't be successful. Let me explain. To be successful, you gotta save, you gotta put back, and I suggest invest because you get a bigger return. Okay, but you can't just save and never bless someone because it wouldn't work for you. The man above ain't gonna let you just hold something because he created us to be givers. You can't give away kindness. I learned the more I give away kindness, it comes right back to me. I throw it away, it comes right back to me. Okay, so we know we gotta save. Okay, we gotta share. Whether you tithe in your church, whether you see a man on the street that needs something, share your wealth. It'll come back to you. And spend, you'll be surprised at people that invest and to save for that rainy day and save, and never spend their money, get to be 80, 90 years old and die and never spend a penny. So you gotta spend, you gotta reward yourself for your hard work. You gotta bless others. And then you gotta be able to save and put something back. And if you apply those three S's, you're gonna be successful.
Welcome back to Second Navigation, everyone. I'm your host, Christopher Fowler, and we're gonna get back into this new movie, I Swear I Promise. We have our guest here, OG on the Low, and we're gonna speak a little more about this movie today. After receiving the script, after reading over it and looking at different things inside of the script, how did you feel? How was your emotions at home and letting your people know that you would be in an independent film? How did your wife react and your kids and everything?
Well, honestly, they were excited. People don't really believe you when you tell them, hey man, we shooting a movie.
Right.
But when they were able to just see clips and pieces of what we had been doing, they began to pay a little bit more attention to it.
Right.
And I took it even more serious from that point because I felt like now I got a point to prove.
Right.
And when you shooting a film, especially the way we shot it, a guerrilla style independent film, it's never what you expect as far as scheduling, how long it's gonna take,
Right.
even as far as location,
right?
You just don't know.
Right. Well, being the director and editor, like I said, of the movie and being the executive producer, it's a lot of stages that we did have to take and a lot of screens measures that we had to cross too. So, another thing, man, half of the cast alone, that you brought half of the cast with you. Once you came, a lot of more other people came and we was able to complete a lot of roles that we did. How did it feel to be able to, manage other people's schedules and bring people in and helping myself with the movie and getting it to go? Like, how did it feel for you?
I actually had to learn a lot of patience doing that because everybody's schedule is different. We gotta all be on the same page when we get there to do what we're doing. No matter how long it takes. That's why that's what taught me patience when I knew that people were asking, well, what's taking y'all so long? Can I see this?
Right. See, what a lot of people don't understand going into independent film is too that we don't have a cast, a filming crew. We don't have a sound crew. We don't have a lighting crew. So we pretty much happen to play different roles. After you acting, you may have to use the camera. You might have to hold a boom mic. So it's a lot of things that go into the independent film that people don't see. You know, my goal was to, you know, separate our film from most independent films. And as you can see, we pretty much nailed that. We have an action thriller. We giving them comedy. We giving them emotions. We giving them, at the end, we even go to the church and we showing the change and the growth of each character. You know, Fly was a character. When I created him, he was someone that I created off my cousin image. You know, I seen my cousin Greg do a lot of those things. And you pretty much match up to this guy. You're a real smooth player, man. And, you know, I just want to say thank you for everything that you've done, man. And glory to God for everything that we were about to do with this film, man. And I just want to appreciate you guys for, you know, making that thing happen for me, man.
You know, it's all what we're supposed to do for each other, man. Okay. I mean, it's an opportunity for me too. Like I was saying, I never did a movie before,
right?
And now it's like, man, people don't even call me by my name.
Exactly. It's Fly now, like Day on Friday or Smokey on Friday. That's right. So that lets you know that we accomplished the goal. We saw the image, and you know, we taking a very positive approach on this movie. So therefore, the consumers are receiving some positive products. So they're gonna give us a positive feedback, which is, okay, we're selling units like crazy. We're promoting. We're on WALB. We're everywhere. And thanks to you, man, for some of the smart moves that you have made. You know, God have really put a lot of insight and knowledge and wisdom. And it's an honor, like I said earlier, to be working with you, man, because you're a very smart cat, man. And I pretty much base it, my acting skills and everything, I pretty much learned how to act from you, bro. And you did a great job, man. Tell the people where they can find you at, man, one more time, and let them know where to find you at, all your links and social media.
Well, y'all can find me on Facebook, OG on the low, OGONDALO. Same thing on Instagram. And let me tell you, Chris, you've been a blessing too, bro. Because we wouldn't be doing none of this without you. I ain't know nothing about filming, movies, none of that. So, you know, it's growth and different, man.
You already know, my guy. You know, yeah, man. You know, it's good to see black brothers working together, coming together, you know, doing our thing, man. You know, we could be out here doing anything, but we's making a change in our neighborhood, we're making a difference in our life, and we're trying to provide generation wealth for our families, you know. And like I say, man, everybody that was involved with the movie, we really appreciate you guys. Circle Navigation is the new web series. Make sure you go down to the links below and subscribe. That's Christopher the Great, Keys to the City Films. Make sure that you just stay supporting us. Buy all the merch, man. We have our website up now, you know, through GoDaddies and Wix.com. So make sure you go there and check out all the latest merchandise. And make sure you just keep following us, because there's gonna be more films, more movies, more music coming from Keys to the City Films. Also, we'd like to give a big shout out to Studio 12 for inviting us in here and in their studio space. So shout out to DJ Lee, shout out to Braynard Stevenson, man behind the camera. We love you guys, and until next time.
I'm Ieshia Jordan, and welcome to Circle Navigation. On today's episode of Circle Navigation, today we will take you down south to Atlanta, Georgia with business mogul and entrepreneur Christopher Fowler. We also have my new co-host, Jate Brielle Elliott. Navigate by boats, public transportation, planes, and motor vehicles to take you on a journey around the world. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is Season 1, Episode 2 of Circle Navigation. Since March is Women's Appreciation Month, we will be educating you on Christina Bannister. She was born in 1819 in North Kingston, Rhode Island. Her parents were African American and Narragansett Indian. Now introducing April Bacchius with the Circle Navigation Black History segment.
everybody. My name is April Vopius. I was fortunate enough tonight to be able to be the co-host for Circle Navigation to highlight a very important icon that's very special to my heart and everyone else's. The woman I wanted to highlight tonight is Christina Cartonex Bannister. She was an icon. She was born 1819 in North Kingston, Rhode Island. She was the descendant of Native American, African American parents from South County during the 18th century. Despite her success through her professional life, she passed away at the age of 83 with little money. However, she was very rich at heart. There is much that we can learn from this icon, and also by honoring her legacy, because she was a wonderful woman and had wonderful accomplishments, and she is the true life hero. Again, this is April Vopius reporting live for Circle Navigation.
This is Circle Navigation. It's time to pay some bills, so let's go on a commercial break. General
Fresh Trainer here. We're at the Leroy Rogers Center. This is my class, Body Blast. Body Blast is a tribe of collective people that want to strive for more. We're here to encourage that. So this is the place that happens.
Chef Boy Cooking.
My name is Ed Downs, and this is Circle Navigation. A young brother like yourself, starting in, should learn everything he can about the business. He needs to make a decision at some point as to what he wants to do in the business, whether it's going to be photography or cinematography or writing, stage work, other kinds of technical work. I think it's only by informing yourself in that manner can you really make a real decision about what you want to do and what you're going to be good at. When you think about a joint venture, it's a project. It is a particular kind of business that's about to be entered into. And like anything else, it takes exploring before you get to that point. If there are two persons or more, two businesses or more that want to enter in together, there needs to be discussion in advance. There should not be discovery after the fact. You're going to talk about it in advance. Who's going to manage it? What's the project going to be? Who's going to have responsibility for carrying out certain technical aspects of it? Which counsel are you going to be consulting? You might actually have two different counsels because you have at least two different businesses, and perhaps one counsel would not be the best choice unless it's clearly understood that one counsel is called on to represent both, meaning that no one can be favored or disfavored. Well, in business, it's quite important. Business typically is done through a corporate setup or a partnership setup. That alone is a legal creation. There are advantages and disadvantages to both forms. Even an individual proprietorship might be selected as a business type form. Once you understand that, then you will impact tax consequences. You may or may not do it as a corporation or a partnership. It's going to impact liability issues. If contracts are entered into through a corporation, there might be less liability to the individual because the corporation is the entity that's actually doing the contract on behalf of the work being done. It's a matter of understanding by exploring. Explore it, get an idea of what's what, and then launch into it. You might start off in one business form and find out that it's better off in a different manner. You might start off as a C-type corporation and find out that it's better to practice as an S corporation. There are different gradations to the choice. Once more, my name is Ed Downs. Enjoyed the opportunity to talk to you today. This is Circle Navigation.
Hello, this is Devonta Turner and you're watching Circle Navigation. So the character that I'm playing in I Swear I Promise is named Lieutenant Wallace. He's an undercover cop, and he does a lot of crooked, underhanded things. Yet he still has quite of a soft side. You know, there's a point in the movie where he becomes remorseful for some of the things he's done. And I'd like to thank Dr. Christopher Fowler, the great, who saw the vision and cast me in this role. I'm eternally grateful for the opportunity to have worked with this young man and his vision. He's very anointed, very gifted, along with the other co-stars that I've worked with. And without further ado, I'd like to take this time to introduce you to one of my favorite scenes in the movie I Swear I Promise.
Okay. Bruh.
What's up, bro?
We can work. I like this.
Alright, that's what
But
I'm
you ain't
saying.
gonna say.
That's what I'm saying,
Man,
baby.
my-
I got you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can help you out, bro. You gonna help me out with this right now, bro.
Real too.
Yeah, I'm gonna need this.
I'm sorry to have to do this to you, bro.
So,
I know it's my fault. I would like to thank God for all things. Without Him, nothing's possible. But with Him, all things are possible. I would like to also thank Him for the opportunity to have been a part of this great project. Dr. Christopher the Great, Christopher Fowler, thank you so much for investing in me. I am honored and just elated that you saw something in me to be a part of your film, your vision. And I'm looking forward to the opportunity to working with you in the future and further projects. And for those of you out there that are watching, make sure that you invest in Mr. Christopher and his projects, because I tell you, he is going somewhere. He's going many places, and you will be blessed. Peace.
This is Circle Navigation. It's time to pay some bills, so let's go on a commercial break.
Get to the business. Man, I need a proper team, man. I need a proper team.
No.
Mr. Keon Oldstein.
Hands up. Be a pole player. You on the road, so money, take the rock. I don't want to see you throw your life away in the streets, man.
Welcome back to Circle Navigation. I'm your host, Ieshia Jordan. Now let's jump into this month's COVID-19 report.
According to CNN Health,
This is the COVID-19 pandemic government update. COVID-19 has killed more than 500,000 people and infected about 30 million people in the United States since last January. Despite hopes of mass vaccination in 2021, the pandemic has continued to worsen. In just the first few weeks of 2021, the United States reported its highest ever numbers of daily new infections, hospitalizations, and deaths. We encourage everyone to wash their hands, to mask up, stay 6 feet apart, and to wear gloves. Hi, my name is Jatae Brielle Elliott, and I'm reporting for Circle Navigation.
On the next episode of Circle Navigation, we will be talking to actor and co-star of the new hit movie, I Swear I Promise, Devachi Turner on COVID-19 and public safety. We also have special guest, rapper, and co-star OG on the Low. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's Circle Navigate.
Suspect was last seen heading east past Diamond Park. Can I get someone to start up that way, please?